Well, hey there guys, welcome back to Recanto Da Alvorada. We are going to make a little money today, I hope. And then we got a lot to do. It is February. A couple months has gone by since the last episode. Basically just slept. I did do a little bit of plowing. That is the wrong side there. Hang on just a second, let me get this right. Oh, that is still the wrong side. Let's see. There we go. Let's see. There we go. All right. So I did have this truck loaded up with all of these pallets of sugar, and it did not like it at all. It just started dancing around, and so I had to unload them because it was not happy. Let's see if it does it again. Nope, it's doing okay. All right. So let's see where we can sell the sugar for the best price. I don't know that it is the best time of the year to sell it, but we're going to go ahead and sell a bit just to make some cash. 842 at the bakery. Yeah, see, we're almost $100 less. Let me tag that bakery because I'm not sure where it's located. Oh, bakery tag. And then we're going to find it. It is actually over by the shop. Okay. So, I'm going to head down that way. Now, I did plow that field right there. Oh, look at the truck. It is dancing. I plowed the field behind the farm there on the hill. And then the new field that we just bought just across the way over there. So 3 fields have been plowed. I decided to leave the other ones, even though we have some damage, you see. I'm going to go with it. But you see there are weeds in the fields. So we're going to have to get that taken care of. So quite a few things we need to do today before we get into March. And you see it's already 3:16 p.m. So kind of running out of time today. So we're going to have to hurry just as best as we can. Probably get some helpers set up and then we'll move on to the next task to try and get them all completed today. So a couple things we're going to need. We're going to need a lime spreader. We need to put out a little bit of lime, and then we need to get a sprayer so that we can spray those weeds, and then we'll probably put out a little bit more fertilizer. So we'll get all of that bought on this episode. We're probably going to lease the lime spreader just because, well, I don't anticipate needing it again on this playthrough unless we were to buy another field. Wow. I guess that's a lot of weight for this truck to haul. 20,000 liters of sugar is just too much for it. Come on, truck. I wish one of those cars back there would just inch up and push me up the hill. We'll get up there eventually. So yeah, we'll need those items that we'll probably lease. We may lease the sprayer. I don't know. We'll see what kind of deal we can find. We may buy one. Because if this does go into a 3rd harvest season, we'll probably need to spray the weeds again. So don't know if we'll lease it or buy it. Kind of see where we're at with cash at that point. But you see, we're just under 100 grand, so we're still doing really good on money. There we go. We're starting to pick up speed now. Yeah, so just a few things we'll need to spend the money on today, and then we can get rolling. But first things first, I did want to sell the sugar, and once we get up here to the sell location, I do have a number of pallets there in front of the production facility. I don't know how much it is currently storing, so we may check. We may have enough for another load. I don't know. But the nice thing about this truck, because it does use the universal auto load, we can load up our pallets of lime and fertilizer and herbicide, whatever we need to buy, and take it down to the farm. So that will actually be really handy. Alright, so the bakery, ooh, got a little Lagdirt Bakery, I think it's going to be in this spot here, maybe. Yep, that's it. All right, so we're at 99,438. Why is it not selling the rest of it? Did I not get close enough? Let's see. Oh, will it not sell with the doors open? Will it only take so much at a time? Oh. Is this is a production facility. I bet it only takes so much at a time. Huh. Yep, that is what's going on. Let's see. Will it show me anything? No, because I don't own it. Well, isn't that just wonderful? Where else can we go? We're not off to a good start here. The dairy or the supermarket. Let's see, where is the supermarket? Just down the street. That works out perfectly. It's funny, you get, well, I get episodes kind of queued up and set up and think it's going to just go smooth, and here we are 6 minutes into it and we have barely done anything. Ooh, almost got T-bone there. So the supermarket's not a production facility, it's just a sell point. We should be good to sell the rest of it. There it goes. Let's just see what's going on in here. Yep. Perfect. 10,000, so we made $17,000 there. Not too bad. So let's take a look at, and that's not at the peak price either. So yeah, we're actually storing 12,000 liters, so we would actually have enough to make another trip down, but we're not going to do that, at least not right now, probably not even on this episode. Let's just hit that all the time, trying to hit the escape key. So just out of curiosity, let's untag that, and we are in February, so we're basically at the lowest, so it's going to start climbing up from here. So we'll probably hang on to the rest of it unless we just need some cash. But we have it in reserve. The price is only going to go up from here. So let's pull around over here to the shop, and we're going to get a couple things bought. And we'll load it up into this truck. That lady just about stepped out in front of us, didn't she? Alright, so what do we have going on? Alright, these are the fields that I own. Let's see. Yep, those ones there, all in blue. So the ones up here is the ones that I plowed. These two, and then this one over here. These I'm going to leave. I know we have some damage in the field. We're going to lose a little bit of crop, but we're just going to go with it to try and save from having to replant as much. This one needs some lime, but it's not a very big field. And then if we take all of this, so we got weeds in these three fields, and then those show needing a plow, but someone had mentioned that the sugarcane does not need, I guess that is not a minus to the crop production. And so we need to put some fertilizer out. You see, I started down here, got a little bit out up here, and I ran out. So like I'm trying not to do is buy items between episodes. So I didn't, but we're going to need to buy some today. So first things first, we need some lime. I'm thinking, you know what? We don't even have to, we're going to have to lease a lime spreader. So before we do this, let's jump back down here to the farm. We got that one fertilizer. Let's use the voucher, put out some lime. It's dirty. I need to get a pressure washer. Alright, I'm going to get a helper to get this thing driven down to the shop while we... Oh, let's see. Let's Just ride. There we go. Don't hit the truck. Woo, that's close. All right, so we need to get a lime spreader. That's the first thing we need to do. Almost got ahead of myself there. I think I'm going to use... Did I use that one before? See, this is the fertilizer spreader we have. It doesn't do lime. Did I use the MP aggro or the... Let's just try this one. I can't remember which one I used before. We're just going to lease it. Just one field we've got to do, and that's all. Now, something else we're going to lease. This is a sugarcane playthrough. I am only doing this to get rid of some trees, just to make things a little bit easier. So we're going to actually get one of these. Now, I know it's not realistic. Hey, we're not trying to be, we're just getting this to get some trees out of the way. And all of those trees that I had cut down, we're going to try and get those cleaned out as well, because they're just in the way. So what do we need? We need fertilizer, lime, and we should be good. So we've got this tractor down here, so let's go ahead and buy some lime. I don't know how much we're going to need. I am just going to buy... I'm going to buy that much just because I don't know. Oh, almost messed up. So 3,600 bucks on the lime. And I'm going to wait till the tractor gets up here. Which, how about that timing? Because we're going to go ahead and hop in, take over. We'll hook up to the spreader and just load the lime into that. Whatever lime won't fit, we can load into the truck. We'll get that on the front. This may end up being a little bit longer episode. This is that, or we're going to have to break it up. I was not planning on having to do 2 episodes here, but we may have to. Alright, so the tractor's full. We've got 12,000 liters. I'm going to go ahead and send that down. You know what? We're actually getting low in fuel. Let's just drive that down to the fuel station real quick. We're going to need to fill it up, and then I'll send it down to the field. Ooh, them cars. Oh, I need to look. It's my fault. Yeah, I don't have a course set up to run through the fuel station on the auto drive route. I probably need to add that, but we'll handle it. It's just right down here. I don't have a fuel tank at the farm. We'll scoot right down here, and then once we're done, we can just send it back down, and it should make it to the field. All right. Stop there. Still in the trigger. So yeah, we'll get this filled up, we'll send it down, and then we should be good to go with lime. And then we can also get some trees taken out, so that'll clear out some space. And what that'll do is I actually intend to take a lot of trees out from over around where the barn is and that curvy field. So that is going to require a little bit of lime to be put back in there. All right, so we need some pallets of let's go back. Big bags. I don't know if we can mix and match. Let's get let's see, 2. Let's do 4 things of fertilizer. I don't know if we need that much. And then we are going to need some herbicide. So let's go ahead and grab that. Let's get... Oh, I hate when you... I wish they would have this where you could buy multiples. Let's go with 3. I think that'll be good. Now let's see what we can fit in the trailer. Let's see how it loads up. So the Okay, so the IBC containers are up front. Then, okay, well, look at that. We got it all in. Matter of fact, we have this pallet of seeds right here. Might as well grab that while we're here. This was a leftover from earlier on in the playthrough, and we may not be able to get it. Oh, it is probably because it is not all full. So let's see. Oh, there we go. There we go. Very good. So we're going to have this guy go to the farm shed. I'm just going to send him down. Hopefully he doesn't wreck. Alright, so we got this down here. Alright, so this is the field here that we need to put lime out here on the left. And what I'm going to do is we're going to use Courseplay because I need to move on to some other things. As a matter of fact, I think actually we're going to swap tractors. We're going to get that blue tractor over here. Yeah. Let's drop that off and we're going to bring it over. I think this will be able to pull the lime spreader. I know we had issues before, but that was before the duels. So we'll get this over here and use it. And then that way, we'll let a helper get the lime put out. Then I can start taking some trees out. Let's unhook from the spreader. Alright, so let's see. And real quick before we do that, so this field has been plowed. Keep jumping. So this says it's fertilized 0%. So this doesn't give a yield percentage. I think it's because it isn't growing yet. Sorry, I keep keep squatting there trying to get into the tractor. I did that on the last episode, and it's because I've been playing another game a little bit, just changing things up a bit on my free time, and I am trying to get on a horse. Oh boy. So this, I don't know if we're going to have some issues with this, but let's just take a look. If I recall correctly, this one does, don't think it does 36 meters with lime. No, I think it probably only does about 12 or 18. So let's make sure that Courseplay is set up correctly. That actually only says 6. Let's try 12 and see what happens. Yeah, I can double click. Do 12. One headland should be enough. Alright, let's generate and see what happens. Let's look at our lines. That looks pretty close, so I'm going to go with that. Hopefully we don't miss anything. We may be overlapping quite a bit there, actually. Oh, wait a minute. What is going on here? It's offset. Why does it? I wonder what is going on with my Courseplay. Alright, let's try this again. Where's first waypoint? There it is. Alright. Let's see what happens now. That looks pretty good. Let's see. Boy, that thing is going slow. Is that how slow it's supposed to go? No. Well, it is what it is. Let's move on to our other tractor. And I just realized that we're going to need a trailer to put these wood chips in. I think we can put them in the auger trailer. Hopefully we can. Now this thing does have, I think, a 50,000 liter capacity. So what I'm going to do is I am actually going to take out these trees up here just to make this field a little bit easier to use and give us more space. And I know, like I said, this is not realistic, but it's not what we're focusing on this playthrough. I just want to do it to get it done and get through it quickly. And this machine works out really well for that purpose. I'm going to leave that palm tree there on the edge. We'll get this one here. So this peninsula of trees here, we're going to take out all of these. And then we're going to get all of that debris that I've cut down previously. We'll get that up. Okay, this thing is sometimes a little finicky when it comes to stumps. And then sometimes it's not. It's very strange. Right, we're actually almost full. So let's see. Let's get these two small trees here. Actually, you know what? Let's just get some of this wood that we have down here. I love how that just chomps it right up. So we get this smaller tree here without filling up. Very good, and we have one more small tree over here. Well, I want to get those big trees because I know that will go over the 50,000 limit. Let's get that one. Alright, we are good to go. I'm going to cut that off. I'm going to come around over here and see if it won't deposit this into the auger wagon. Matter of fact, well, let's see. You know what? I just put the pipe in because I didn't want it to go in that Randon trailer. This one will hold more anyway. We'll get pulled out here and see if it will spit it into it. Let's see what happens. It is not going in there. Well, I thought this held. Does this not hold wood chips? You've got to be kidding. It holds everything else but wood chips. Does our... Where is our sugarcane trailer? It doesn't hold wood chips either. You have got to be kidding me. There's nothing I have. What does wood chips look like? Does that not hold it? Am I missing what wood chips looks like? Let's see. Where's wood chips? That's not it, is it? Let's look in the menu here real quick. What does wood chips look like? Oh, okay, so it's that one, the brown pile. Some of you may be like, phew, it's there. Oh, so it does hold wood chips. Okay, okay. So let's just make sure that the pipe is out. Should be there, and it needs to go into the... Why is it not going into... Oh, there it goes. Very good. Very good. Phew, I was getting worried. I was going to have to do something there with this whole situation. Alright, while we're... Oh, what is going... Okay, it's just doing this first pass there. Okay, phew. Alright, let's get this one tree here, and then we'll move over to the other section. You know, I got to thinking about this, and I didn't intend to do this, really. This is kind of off the cuff here, but I got to thinking, you know, I've got all this land, extra land that we could be using. And while, yes, we have some trees on it, and it looks nice, but the whole goal of this playthrough is to focus on sugarcane. And so I'm not really concerned about the look of the farm. so much as get the most use out of it. So that's what we're doing. And I know that we will have these to sell. And I know we won't be in the best time of year to sell them, but I don't really care. We're just trying to get this moved out so that we can do a little plowing. And then we will get a line and be able to expand the field a bit. So we are actually almost full. The trailer's full and this chipper's actually almost full again. So we're gonna have to go sell this somewhere. And I think the wood mill is actually quite a ways away. See, some of these smaller trees here, I think that big tree would have taken us. Oh, get it before it falls over. Shoot. One of the tricks with this particular machine I found is when you're chopping it, if you can push forward just a little bit right when it's falling, it will normally suck the tree in then, and it won't even hit the ground. Alright, so we are at 97%. I think this tree here is going to put us over the limit. Nope, we're at 99, so that's very good. Good enough. So let me put this down here. Where are we going to take this? Let's see. The cooperative. And that is across the map. I'm pretty sure, let's see, that was down here somewhere. Yep. All right, so I'm going to run that down there and get it sold. I don't think it's going to amount to very much money. Matter of fact, 202, actually it may not be too bad. So let me get that down there and we'll hop back over and get going on some other things. All right, so I've been working on the trees and I got a lot of them down. Actually just got another full load in the trailer there. So surprisingly, that load that I took down brought just about $19,000. Really shocked at that. So we have another load ready to go. So we're actually making money this episode. I didn't expect to do that. Let's see. So we're going to need to try and unload this somehow. Let's see what we can do here, so that we can get the lime situated. Let's see if we unload. Can we unload right here? Yep, that's some of it. Let's back a bit. Unload here. Did we only have one pallet of lime left? No, there's more in there than that. Yeah. Let's see what we can do here. Why will it not unload? There we go. There we go. Let's pull the truck out of the way. I like that truck. I tell you what. I like it. I may end up using that on some other playthroughs. Alright, we'll get the rest of this lime put in. I get a little closer there. I think the other bag is just a little too far away. So we're almost done with the field. We just have a little bit left. Oh no, can I not reach? Or is it because it's on its side? Why will it not trigger? There we go. So yeah, even like the little pile of wood that we have there directly in front of the tractor, we're going to go ahead and get that cleaned up as well. And as a matter of fact, we'll see how much lime we have left. We may have to get a tiny bit more. Actually, we're going to need some more because we've got to do these areas over here. And then, you know, I'm going to show you something here when we get over to the field. I think we're going to end up taking a few trees out over here. We're just expanding our fields just as big as we can, get the most out of it as we can. Actually have an idea of something as well. I don't know if I'm going to do that. Alright, let's get this reset here with the... Oh, wrong thing. There we go. Alright, so let's go into the landscape mode here. So this field here I own, but all of these trees over here I actually own as well. I was thinking about taking those out and go ahead and expand in this field all the way over here. And then I thought about if we were to buy this field, which also includes this trees over here, I believe. Can make one big field right there. I don't know if I want to do that or not. Let's see how much it costs. Let's see. 146. That may be tough to swing. But it may not. We may make enough out of these trees. Can pick it up, take out these trees and these trees. I might be able to afford it. I might be able to. So, anyhow, let's hop back over here. So you see I have this tree down. The pile of trees that I had pushed up, I just chopped those up. And so that's in the trailer. I think I'm going to take that big tree out. Maybe I may take both of those out. Well, at least the big one, I think, right there beside the factory. I'm going to leave the palm trees in. I'm going to take those other few little trees out around over there. But you see, yeah, we're getting it all taken down so that we can use the land. So I'm going to take this off to run. I'm going to go chop a few more trees. We get some more lime put out. And then we've got to get going on some spraying. Alright, so I've got all the trees down off this field, which is nice because now we can expand it over here. We've got the field back there that we can expand a bit. So I'll take the plow and make this a little bit bigger. We're going to need some more lime. So before we end this episode, I'm going to go ahead and buy some more lime. I'm going to buy probably... I want to go with double that, just because I think that we're going to need it. And so I think we're going to need to buy this other field. I think it's for the best. So if we look at the map here, let's go over here. So field number 2, we don't want that one, or 3 or 4, but we want this piece of land here that has the sugar cane on it. Now this cane is wilted, so we're going to have to plow it up, I think, and replant. But look at all these trees over here. We got some more expansion that we can do. So I think what I'll end up doing is plowing 8 and 9 here, making this one big field. And that will work out really well. So I think we're going to go ahead and buy it. Leave us with a little bit left in the bank, 11,000. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to work on this between episodes. We're going to do some plowing. We'll put out some more lime. We have some fertilizer that we can put out. I'm going to take down some more trees. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and move this over here while I'm talking. And so the next episode, we'll have all of this kind of combined up and ready to go, ready to be planted. And so we didn't get to the spraying of the weeds on this episode, so that may actually have to wait till the next time. I was hoping to get it done before March, because I don't know what's going to happen once the sugar cane starts growing. I don't think it'll matter. You should be able to use, I guess, any type of wheel because it's low enough. It shouldn't damage the crop. So yeah, hopefully we'll be okay. So we're going to have to do that on the next episode. If by some miracle I can get this done before it gets too dark and we roll into March. May start the episode in February, but I don't think that'll happen. It's probably going to take me a little bit of time to get these trees taken up and then do all the plowing that I need to do. So, well, and you know, I could go ahead and get the sprayer and do that now, but I think we'll just wait. I think we'll be okay, and we'll pick it up on the next episode, getting that work done. So, hope you enjoyed it. We're starting to, we're continuing to stretch ourselves thin in this playthrough, but we're expanding. We've got a lot of land now, and land is critical in making money, making the equipment work for you, keeping it busy. And so I think with all this land now, this next harvest season is going to be tremendous. So anyhow, on to more things. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to remember and click that thumbs up button. That really helps out the channel. And if you hadn't done it already, go ahead and subscribe while you're at it. Appreciate each of you for the continued support. See you back here next time.